Okay guys, in this tutorial we're gonna add subcategories of categories. Why do we need that thing? Well, here's the situation. You can have subcategory of old Ericsson phones and old Nokia phones, and these two will be in a big category, in a general category of old cell phones. So this is why you need that product subcategory as a man in the middle. Right, so before we do that, just land into SQLite Studio. If you have it on your system, click here on refresh selected database schematics or schemes, how to say this in English, I don't know, and you will see manually that we do have shop category visible in our studio. Why is that important? Because manually you can check or change specific things. So guys, this is just for your reference reasons, so just double click it and you see physical things from the last tutorial here. So maybe you will need this, maybe not. It's good to know these things. Anyway, this is just a structure of category table. Something that you will get in, for example, MySQL. If you type describe that specific table, if you have experience with MySQL up till now, and if you need data, just click here on data and there you go, bam, you can manually change these things and add new stuff with the plus, minus to remove it, and refresh to refresh stuff, and so on. Anyway guys, just a quick note, don't worry about this. I'm gonna close it down there, minimize it, and yeah, let's roll with products. So that will be name of our table, where we're gonna have all these subcategories. What is the approach here? Well, class name for that table, guys, for table and not database, remember that, is product or something else, you know, it's totally up to you. Right, so same approach as here, we're gonna say models. So this is like a blueprint and model. And down there in our table, we're gonna have a couple of columns. So first thing will be what is name of that subcategory. So you can say name down there, but I think the better approach will be to use something else, like a title or something else, you know, something different than this up here, because you don't want to confuse yourself. So title of subcategory that we are going to create, we are creating fields here, like structure of table. So we need to say again, as here, models. Okay, so this is like copy pasting, and we need to do that all the time. Don't forget it, guys, and don't forget dot. So this title is relatively short, so yeah, we're gonna use character field, which in MySQL terminology is just variable character. And when we are grabbing character field to use it, we are kind of forced in Django to set maximum length of that thing. So yeah, we're gonna be fine with 200 of characters that we can type in the forms. You can have help text, it's totally up to you. So here I'm just gonna skip it because I need to think about these names and I'm kind of lazy. So you can skip help text, but maximum length is something that you need to type. Another thing is you need to have a little bit explanation about this subcategory, like more data, like description. So to have that, we're gonna introduce body. So this is like a big blob of text, you know, like 300 characters, maximum 400 characters. So we're not talking about character field here, we're talking about big text field. So models, don't forget that, don't forget dot, and say text field, F-I-L-D, text field, and the maximum length will be 4000, let's say, something big like that, who cares. So that's another column in our table. Another thing what we need to have is like physical connection between this table and that table. Sorry, that table. How we are going to do that? Well, we're gonna do that through foreign key type of connections. Just imagine that you have like a cable between this and that. So in a form, in HTML form, that will be dynamically generated, you will have that drop down, and drop down, the source of it will be grabbed from here, from categories. So yeah, I need to type that thing. Type equals, I'm using type, you can use whatever you like here. You can say link here, or C link, or cat link, it's totally up to you. So it will be models again, and now we need to establish connection with that thing. Okay, how? Well, you're gonna say f or e ign. Did I type that correctly? For ign t? I think I am. Maybe not. Just a second. I'm sorry, I'm not native English speaker, so sometimes these letters arrangement are confusing me. Yeah, foreign key. Okay, so now we need to target what? We need to target this category. How? Well, just use it here. Inside the strings, I mean inside the quotes. So category. Category. Is that enough? Well, we actually need to say what's gonna happen if you delete this. You have some entries that are like connected with that, but what's gonna happen if for some very weird reason you delete that primary big general category? So you must not destroy all these subcategories. You want to have them remain in database. So how to say that in Django? Well, you're gonna say on delete, on delete, nothing's gonna happen. Like models dot set null. And also we need to say that null equals true. This is what you're gonna find in documentation. I'm not inventing this. Let me repeat. With the foreign key, we are establishing connection between type and name, between products and big categories with the foreign key, guys. Or it's just like a mortar hitting from here in a battlefield to here. So it's like bam, do 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 do, bam. Okay, something like that. Maybe it was stupid audio illustration, but you know, that's what I do. Category. I typed that correctly. Right. So when we delete something from here, that will not influence this other table that exists in our database. This is why you need set to null. Okay. And we're gonna show that in practically. Anyway, guys, let me save this. The next thing is we need to cancel our server, because every time when you mess around with models.py, when you change the structure of your database, when you add and delete tables, you need to apply those things. How? Well, you're gonna say make migrations, and I need to drink a little bit water, sorry. Right, I'm back. Let's press enter, and hopefully everything will be fine. So we have created new model, new table products. And how I know that? Well, let's click here on products.py 0004, and you see that we do have our title, body, and type, but we also have ID, which is automatically added by Django. This is time saver, this is critical, this makes our job so easy. Because it's very easy to search and to delete and edit by ID. You don't want to search for title, body, and type. It's stupid when you have unique ID. Anyway, guys, it's not enough to have that prepared. We also need to issue migrations, like to do that physically, like. Right, so we're gonna type migrate, enter, and now everything is fine. Okay. Everything is applied. Let's check that manually if you have SQLite Studio. I'm gonna click here, and where is that thing? Refresh select the database schema. And there you go, you have products empty for now, no data. Okay, empty, and we're gonna fulfill it. Anyway, that's how you see it manually, kinda. So now if you go to your Django, actually you need to run server again, sorry. Run server. And when I click on refresh, I don't see that product thingy in our administration. Why? Well, probably you noticed that we didn't include our products. See, we didn't include it in admin panel. So first thing is just type comma here, and from models import products. Product. Is that enough? No? Well, you need to just copy paste this down there and substitute category with products. That's what you need to do. There is no escape. Okay, guys. And now when I do refresh, hopefully I'm gonna see that right here. There you go, guys. Okay, what else we can do here? Well, if I click on the products, nothing here, obviously, you saw that a couple of seconds ago in SQLite, and I can add products, and let's add those old Nokia phones. I was testing this before this tutorial, so this is why you see these things, because I need to make sure that you're gonna see correct stuff. So old Nokia phones, and you know, a little bit of description, and here I'm forced to choose any of these, but I don't have like old cell phones, big, you know, generic category. So don't worry, just click here on plus, and bam, you have a same form to add category. It's pop up basically. So what I was about, old cell phones, save, and now you have it here. Okay, and now you can add it. But what's gonna happen if you don't specify it? Save, bam, there is a problem. So you must specify it. Okay, old cell phones. Save. There you go. Don't worry, we're gonna change this object, one object to object 3 in something human readable. Don't worry about that. And let's add old. What I was? Just a second. Yeah. So I need to add Ericsson phones. Yeah, old Ericsson phones. Copy paste by default. Blah blah blah. In old cell phones, which is big category. These are smaller subcategories. Save, and 2 objects. Okay, let's change these things in usable things. Where is that thing? Where is my editor? Let's go back to models, and we're gonna say again. Actually, I'm gonna copy paste this to save a little bit of time. Yes, we can do that. Okay, we're gonna type that right here, and what I'm gonna extract from these. From this table, I can extract, you know, title and body and type individually or by group. I can combine them, but for simplicity reasons, I'm gonna target title. Okay, so this self is any entry in this table, and this title is what we are hitting, like which column we are hitting, which individual field in a table we are hitting, and this self is just a row, you know, horizontal entry in table. Save, and hopefully where is my editor? This will be done in a split of a second. Oh, right. So there you go. What else can we do? Well, that's pretty much it. These products, S at the end is fine, so we don't need to use meta. You know, if you like, you can do that, but it's totally up to you. You know, let's just grab this, and we're gonna paste it right here, for example, and I'm gonna say y or zzz, just to see what's gonna happen. And when I refresh here, I'm gonna see zzz or y, what I was typing. See? But that's kind of stupid. Product plus S will get the job done, so I'm just gonna delete this meta thing. Where is my editor? Right here. Okay, so I'm gonna delete it. I don't need it. By default, Django did that well. Save. Let's confirm that one more time, and there you go. Okay, guys, in the next tutorial we're gonna create product instances. Product instances are like many Nokia phones, like real physical things that you have in your house that you're selling. Like you can have 3 of them, 5 of them, 5 of Nokia's, 3 of Ericsson's, 3 of Motorola's, and stuff like that. So we're now in next tutorial hitting product instances, like real items. Those items will be in subcategories of products, and those products will be in big category of general categories. Did I say that correctly? I don't know. You're gonna see the result. Don't worry about it. Okay, guys, I need to shut up. Thank you for watching as always. See you next tutorial. As always, pass this channel and this playlist to someone who cares. You're gonna help them. You're gonna help me. So yeah, thank you for support and subscription. Okay, see you next one.